Ukraine in London, and he was interviewed in Ukraine. And Zelensky was asked about NATO, and he chuckled, and he said, "NATO is nothing. NATO is not prepared to fight a war with Russia." He said the notion that NATO can come in and rescue us is absurd. So I think the truth comes out. But if you're in the position that Zelensky is, your job isn't the truth. Your job is to keep the circus running to the bitter end as long as you possibly can to maintain the facade. That's what you're watching.
You know, it's interesting. I don't have the clip handy here, but I saw earlier this morning from Sky News, Sean Bell was talking about some of the stuff about the interceptor missiles and the dearth of them, how long it takes to make them, and how it's going to be too long to affect the current war here to help them out, et cetera. And then he made a really interesting observation at the end where he said, "Hey, by the way, we don't even have enough in Europe and the UK. We have virtually no air defense." I couldn't believe he actually said that. He said, "We have virtually none. So we can't get into a war with Russia because can you imagine if we have this kind of incoming missiles like what you saw with Ukraine and Kiev, it would be the same in our own cities." Do you think that reality is getting through to these warlusters?
No, because I think their view is that we can come out of it quickly, that we can mobilize industry and do whatever we need to do. And I think they don't believe that anyone would dare challenge us. And of course, they're wrong. Now, you do have some general officers, retired ones like Wes Clark, who've said if we lose in Iran, that's the end of our so-called military hegemony, global military hegemony. Well, he's right, except that global military hegemony is gone anyway. Now, the other point that he was making by implication is that if we fail in this theater to be successful militarily, that others will challenge us.